As I was saying, we want to linear interpolate between two values, but it'll be better if we go ahead and create our own little linear interpolate function here instead of using the one as a vector, because that'll linear interpolate a vector. We don't want that. We just want a single scalar value interpolated. So we'll just feel free to copy and paste this. Well, you're watching a video. You know what I mean. Feel free to copy this down. We're going to create this lerp function. Lerp, that means lerp, linear interpolate. Has three parameters: x, uh, y1 is single, y2 is single, and mu is single. I don't know why they're called that, but anyways, and it returns a single value. And basically, it interpolates a value from, if you had a point here and a point here, and this were anywhere between a value of 0 and 1, you specify like 0.5, then that point would be right there. So anyways, that's what that does. So we're going to do add stop lerp, and we want a time value of, well, in this case, uh, let's see, in this case, let's see, what is our time value in this case? Time value is the magnitude, so that'll be the maximum. So this will be 0, comma, magnitude, comma, 0. In this case, 0 is where we want to be right there, and the final will be 1, where we want to be right there. So let's do this. Copy, paste, paste, and paste. So this last one will be 1. This will be like 0.66. And this one will be at like 0.33. All right. Is that clear? I hope so. Let's give these unique colors. And let's see. 5, 0, and 0. And finally make that 0 and that 2. All right, so it should be red, yellow, green, blue, green, and blue, I guess. So, what did I mess up? I left something out right here. Wait, what did I do? All right, let me see. Oh, I have one more here than I thought I did. So let's just make this. That's 1. This will be 0.75. This will be 0.50. And this will be 0.25. All right, so is this clear? We're adding a stop. We're at 0. We're adding a stop at 0.25, a stop at 0.5, a stop at 0.75, and a stop at 0.1. We're using this linear interpolate function to interpolate between 0 and magnitude. The magnitude is the length of that. So at, say this were 400 pixels or 500, I don't know how many pixels, say this were 500 pixels, then 0 would be pixel 0, and 1 would be pixel 500. 0.5 would be pixel 250. So let's take a look at this. We added the stop. Now we need to actually render that. G dot render circular. Let's see, linear. We want to render linear and give it the vector 1 dot x, comma, vector 1 dot y, comma, vector 2 dot x, comma, vector 2 dot y. 2 dot y. Let me double check everything. Vector 1 dot x dot y dot x dot y. Okay. So as you recall, we created two vectors. These vectors are holding pixel coordinates. Right here, vector 1 and vector 2. I made a third vector, which I use to calculate the magnitude. Basically, I set vector 3 to vector 2, and then I subtracted vector 1 from vector from that, and then I made m a variable m, the magnitude of vector 3. Then I started adding stops at time 0, time 0.25, time 0.5, and 0.75, and 1. So we should have, this isn't necessarily the line we're going to get, but whatever line we have created here, we should have a gradient going from one point to the other smoothly, and then we finally refresh the screen. So let's run it, and let's see, move that at the top. All right, so let's see, I messed up somewhere. I saved it undo. Vector 1, x and y, vector 2, x and y. V3 equals set from vector, vector 2, V3 subtract vector 1, m equals V3 dot magnitude. Let's see, this first color is 255, and the last color is, let's see, 255 in the blue channel. I'm going to make sure I'm doing this here correctly. Lerp is a single precision value. It's all single, mu is single. Lerp equals all that. End function. Okay, so where did we go wrong? I don't know. Add stop. Honestly, it should be working. Not entirely sure what happened. All right, so let me come back after a second of. Yes, just a little bug. I put mag instead of m. So let me fix that. Did not actually define mag, I defined m, and that should work. And there we go. So we created a linear gradient with the first coordinate starting at 100 by 100. And if we had our rulers handy, we could probably figure that out. Let's see. Let's see. Rulers. So this should be